Morning.
Good morning.
Glorious sunshine here in January.
Look
It
at
was
this.
freezing last night, but it's not now. And now is the question of watering.
Mm.
And looking at the plants, they all look really good. And I'm not tempted to water any of them yet. But the plug versions of these are in my greenhouse, and they've got a much smaller reservoir behind them, so this has still got moisture in it. Doesn't feel like it, but I know it has. But the plugs of these plants will need a little bit of watering. So if you're not going to get, I'm not going to have any frost for the next week. I'm pretty sure about it. So I will go over these later today. And there's a couple, these ones here, they're really dry and they're losing their back leaves. And they could
need
do with
water.
they could do with a liven up, so they'll get a water. But I can't see any other of the crassulas that need watering. Over there we've got the lampranthus and other ice plants, and the plugs especially yesterday looked like they needed water, and they're hardier than all of these and they can cope with more moisture than all of these. So yesterday they got a watering, but then the polytunnel was open all day, so
And they're in smaller plugs as well, aren't they?
The 3 inches long.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were starting to show, they were struggling, they were lacking water, they were shriveling up, they were wrinkling. So they had a watering yesterday, and I won't water them again until they look like that again. They'll take a day or two to pick up. But I've already noticed some of them picking up even overnight after watering yesterday. But your echeveras, no to the water. And this tent here, so we put the sides down at night to protect it. But I've noticed this morning, can you see the spots on the bottom? So all the condensation that's dripped off the top of the polytunnel have landed on here rather than landing on the plants. And that makes a huge difference. Opening all the doors every day because of ventilation. I'm bringing Freddie out on the ventilation. So opening all the doors, even if it's just for an hour.
Yeah.
You open the doors, it changes over the air and it's fresher. I check in if something looks ill. It probably is ill.
Yeah.
Tip it out of his pot. Look what's going on in the roots. I'm putting in fresh compost. Sometimes that'll just liven them up again. And check for aphids, because even in January, black fly just start. And as if you see any dirty patches in the middle, did I have any yesterday?
You use washing up liquid and water, isn't it?
There was a couple of the arboreums. I couldn't see anything, but they looked like they had a little bit of dirt inside them, so I sprayed those with soap and water yesterday.
You'll notice it in here, isn't it? There's little
black
right
specks in the middle. Is any of them? No. Oh, hang on there. Is that it? Yeah, it's a tiny little bit of black dust in there, and it might just be dust, but I think it's probably an aphid start.
But a bit of washing up liquid and water is not going to harm the plant, is it?
No. But don't do it if it's going to freeze, because that water will be on them. So I'll spray them first thing in the morning, leave the doors open so they're dry by night.
Yeah.
It's very important. And these have been covered up for weeks, but I uncovered them yesterday because, like I said, we're not going to get frost now for the next month. Well, the next week. I'll see what it's like next. But yeah, everything. And this was another suspect for the black fly. I can see these leaves are dirty, but nothing's moving. There's something not quite right there. So I'll keep an eye.
The baby's calling.
Yeah, clean those leaves off. Keep everything clean and tidy. And step away from the hose pipe unless they're actually shaking.
All right, bye-bye.